again, it really doesn't there wasn't really that much going on in that exposition. Oh, skirmishes is what I was talking about. Yeah, you can grind in the skirmishes tab. A new skirmish has been added. Alright, where is the... Okay, there it is. Okay, skirmishes. So, this first one is that defensive position in Brule that we did with just the scouts. And the next one, number 2, is actually the mission that we're about to do. Number 3 is one of my favorites missions in the whole game, and also the first one where you can really grind it out and get effective experience and money. 4 and 5 are okay for 6-2 are good for experience, but they're not quickly doable in a grinding sense. Between how much you get and how long they take, don't really equal out. Number 7 in the upper right-hand corner is the one that you can do so fast and get so much experience for it. You'll be grinding that for hours. But again, a lot of the grinding I'll do off camera. Again, this number 1 here, we're actually, the situation is flipped. You're up on the hill, if I remember, and you're going down towards the bridge instead of the other way around. Certain, different specifics of each mission between what happened in the story versus these skirmishes are a little bit changed up. But more often than not, you can grind these out to gain more experience and money to help level your soldiers up and help fund the R&D. I don't think it's possible to go through this game without grinding. Again, as in most RPGs. Most of these I'll do, but maybe like number 3 I'll do itself just to show you how I do that one. And then definitely number 7. But more often than not, I'll be doing these skirmishes off stream or off recording, and I'll just, grind my way through them a few times. Oh yeah, that's the skirmishes. Now, back to... Okay, so this one, we're about to do this, so we'll save. Again, I save often. I'm definitely a chronic saver. Now for the actual mission itself.
Here are details on the current operation.
Alright, so they have a defensive position up by the... I don't know what kind of building that is, but it's up in the corner. You start 2 teams split into 2. One by the river and one up on the city. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. So down by the river, you're going to want to have a lot of the scouts, and then up in the city, you're going to want to have shock troopers. And 1 lancer. Alright, so position units. So down here we have... Who's already down here? Largo's up in the city. Forget where Rosie is. Alright, doesn't matter. So, down here we're going to want to have a Freesia down here. And then over here we're going to want to have... okay, so Rosie's down there with you. And Largo's up here by default. So, up here we're going to want to have... We're going to have Jane... there. We're going to have Haynes, and then let's have 2. Put Susie in there, and let's put Cherry in there. Do I want her or not? Nah, I'll leave her for now. Alright, so, yeah, and Largo's up here to begin with. Alrighty then. Let me give her a start. I know I said I always usually keep the engineer with the tank This mission really does. You're not gonna see enough damage for it to really be worth spending that extra unit space. So yeah, that'll work.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out! All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside.
Didn't we already explain this?
I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
Not really.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Again, I think this is the last mission where they have the training wheels on. Alright, not really useful stuff to go on. Anyway, so, alrighty then. So, there's many different ways to go about this. There's a guy hidden somewhere in the bushes down here, and there's another guy hidden in the bushes somewhere over here. As to how they were already set up like this to begin with, it's a little bit, video gamey, but nonetheless. There's a tank sitting right about here, give or take. You're going to want to bring your tank up, forward, and turn it, and engage him. Both Alicia and Freesia, you're going to want to bring them up in here and go up this ladder on top of this building. There's one guy up here, and take him out. From there, you can start throwing grenades down onto everyone that's in here. But more often than not, you just need to clear a path so that eventually, once you take out this tank, and you can grenade the people that are standing here and here, you can get them out of the enemy camp. All they have to be is outside of this border zone, and then you can take the enemy camp. And that's all there is to take this mission. You have to take that camp. And again, there's another tank over here that will eventually bust through this wall and come over here. At some point, I'm going to bring Largo, and you're going to bring him up to about here so that he's right next to where he needs to be, so that he's already right behind the tank in good position. And then other than that, there's really no sandbags to get team up here and in cover, so I tend to let people stick back up ways. But either which way, moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the tank, move it forward, and grenade some peeps.
Entering combat.
And I'm only forward with this one, and you can steer with the tank, with this camera.
Let's tip the scales in our favor.
Right behind the thing, there we go. Alright, boom! Oh, that sucks for them. That really sucks for them. Now, the big thing is, right in this grass patch is what I was talking about. There's someone hidden there. So, you're going to have the tank kind of act like quasi-wall, semi, sort of. And you're going to end somewhere right around this sandbags is where you're going to end. Boom, right there. Okay. Who do I want to do first?
Moving out.
I guess I'll do Alicia.
Core team, move in. Follow the advance units.
Enemy sighted.
Damn! That does a lot of damage. Not gonna do it.
Enemy
Let's go
sighted.
right behind.
Enemy
Don't
sighted.
move around unnecessarily.
Climb up.
Enemy sighted.
Again, there's the guy I was talking about. Okay, so grenade. Grenade.
Now.
Oh, perfect place. Oh, he got it right in the ass. Right in the ass. He had himself a bad day. Alright, move her
Enemy
over.
sighted.
And then she's pretty safe there. Alright. Good thing, too, because she just ran out of movement bar. Alrighty then, so...
I'm on.
Oh my god, enough of the interruptions. Yeah, in certain situations you can crawl grass, which, surprisingly enough, is what I'm going to do.
Watch out for their return fire.
And it's funny that I'm pointing Rosie in this direction,
Keep an eye out for
because
troops on the
shockingly
rooftop.
enough, that's where the person's going to come from. Because there's another dude up here as well.
I'm ready to go. Enemy sighted.
Again, there he is right there. There's another one further over, but whatever.
Shall we dance?
Yes, we will.
Next partner.
Who are these guys?
And again, you always want to get them into some sort of cover. Cover your bases just that way you don't have to worry about it. It makes them harder to hit. But right now we should be okay, so I'm just going to save. I always save every time. Well, more often than not, they'll come up the alleyway right here, and they'll come up the alleyway sometimes, having these people in better positions, so usually helps, but they're more often than not close enough that they'll be okay. I don't really feel like using the command points at this point in time. And it's very rare for anyone to come up this ladder. And I really haven't seen it, only a handful of times maybe. I'd be shocked if it happens, but always a possibility. You never know. Because at this point, there's only certain things are randomized or like scheduled to happen at certain intervals, but then there's always the random choice of what weird, you know, movement they're gonna do. But nonetheless, we should be okay for now. This tank right here is not gonna move for at least another turn, 2 turns, I think, or so. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, he got reamed. Don't know exactly what he was planning on doing, but I've never seen anyone go that far out of their way to try to shoot somebody. And it didn't work for him as well. A pretty stupid move is what that was. They do that sometimes. Again, what's your plan? What was your plan? What was the point of that? Oh, good on you, Jane. Even though it hit the scout behind you.
Die!
Very good. I think next turn is when I'm going to move these people up on this side of the map. Alright, so. Orders! Oh my god, stop interrupting me. Right now, early on, you don't really get that many orders to deal with, so it's not... There are some, but... There's only one. Alright, whatever. Okay, so... what are we gonna do? We are going to take care of this. So...
Just try to stop me.
right there.
Don't let a chance slip past you.
That'll work. Who do we have here?
I
Susie!
understand.
There, that'll work too.
Just watch this.
This wall right here is where it's going to punch through. So by putting him right here, you can
We can't allow them to
subvert
reclaim
that.
their
Because it'll
camp.
come through here, broke through those boxes, and stop right about a little after those boxes. So putting him there. Again, you saw the short little tiny bar of movement that the Lancers get. It's about the same as the rest of them. And these two, we can keep them right there. And who are we moving forward first? Ugh. It's always risky because if they if she doesn't kill him, then she gets attacked by, you know, the his return fire, which they definitely, those machine guns do a lot of damage. There is no question about that. So the only problem is that Rosie takes forever to get up there. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to move the tank first, which is going to take his attention and put it towards... I don't know. Will it? Won't it? I don't know. I'll move the tank first.
Entering combat.
If I don't get an angle on the enemy tank this time by, I'll just use... Oh my goodness. Put it in high gear already. If I can't get an angle on this first tank, I'll just use...
Just beyond the next corner.
There's that other tank.
Defend the base camp at all costs.
I'm not even acknowledging that I'm pointing it at the tank. Yeah, let's just go for this instead. My goodness, you kidding me? I'm still too close. Let's put it right... Yeah, well, you know what? Put it here, take out the tree and him.
Now!
Oh, I took him out too. Yeah, nice. Actually, good position.
Keep an eye out for troops.
Entering combat.
Yeah, this will put the attention forward to the
Enemy
tank.
sighted. Enemy sighted.
See, look, he's now pointed at me, so he'll be coming up from behind. Boom! Nice.
Try to stay out of their range. Proceed with caution.
Doesn't matter. Alright, end the action. Alright, so that was good. Now I hopefully will be able to get her up there without having any... Do I need to? I would like to, because it makes me nervous having him just sitting there. He could just as easily go for the stairs.
I'm ready to go.
Is that even really necessary? I don't even think that's necessary. This would be incredibly bad luck if you can't kill him from this Alright, good stuff. Broken command point. That was good. Always makes me nervous. I always try to make it through these things without losing anybody. Again, I've already explained this.
Next
Always
partner.
worthwhile to use to take out the red guys. And right here, it's actually worthwhile to put her right here so that anyone who comes this way is going to at least be slowed. It's not a complete thing to, backside whoever's on top of the ladder. Rosie, you really don't need to move past where she already is. Anyone that if this dude down here wants to move, he'll run into her. Hopefully, maybe, I'm not sure. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss to whether or not they'll even use it, to be honest with you. Right, that works there. That works there. That looks like that. What do I want to do? Alright, so for one, I'm going to...
My turn, okay?
Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to switch to a grenade. And we are going to ruin their day. Where are you, though?
Enemy unit spotted.
All units.
Can't believe you didn't see it. You can't see her like that. Biggest thing is to move them out of cover.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was beautiful.
Stand down. Everybody be careful.
There we go. Alrighty then. End the current action. Yes. And I guess I might as well...
Entering combat.
Just might as well bring him forward and... Alright, I dare you to tell me that you're going to miss.
Now.
Right. At least that he didn't miss. Entirely possible with this game.
Entering combat.
Never seen a tank with such bad accuracy at such a close range.
Fire.
Here we go.
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
Just keep piloting the Edelweiss.
And the reason being why I'm moving the tank like this is so that if when these guys move, it has a machine gun on the front of the tank, and anyone that moves in it within its range is going to get shot at. So you want to try to get as many people within its sweep as possible. Obviously, it takes time for the turret to move to them.
Camp at all costs.
It's not as effective as you'd like it to be, but nonetheless, it's good to at least, have somewhat good positioning for this.
Watch the rooftops for enemy snipers.
Alright, and that's all she wrote for that. Alright. Here we go with this tank. I got him in position just right, just in time. Look at this, it's gonna be hysterical. He busts through the wall. Look who's...
Ah, damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall.
You're a Lancer. You should already expect this, Largo. Come on.
Well, it's my turn now. Stick this in your pipe and smoke.
And what do you know? He's right there in the lower corner. He's already in the picture.
Sharp.
This.
Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
Yep, right there. There's another reason why I'd like to keep someone in the base is because then the tank will definitely guarantee to shoot at him. And what I say with the machine gun turret on my tank, that's it right there. That was excellent, excellent, excellent placement of everything. So, even though I don't even need to, I feel like I should. again, it's not really necessary. At this point, all I need to do is show up. And like, I could probably mortar in this guy, kill him, and then whoever Alicia or Freesia, whoever pushes forward, can just, you know, grenade this guy out of this, and it's good to go. But, you know what? I set it up. I feel like it.
Just watch this.
Alright, dude, don't miss. Right in the ass. Right in the ass. I love it.
All right. Nice work. Keep taking them down.
And good to go. Alrighty then. That was extremely satisfying.
Here we go. Enemy sighted. Now.
Oh, you had a bad day. You had a very bad day.
Enemy unit neutralized. The Great Rocket Bridge is up ahead.
Alright, that works good.
I'm ready to go.
Go to the grenade and keep on running.
Be wary of the alleys. It could be an ambush.
Just enough to knock him out is all you need. He's out. See how he's just barely on the outside? If he had survived, it would have been okay. But since he's out of it, and she's in the thing, you can now just boom like that, occupy the tent. Operation over.
Operation complete. We took their base.
And sometimes you're under heavy fire when you're doing this, and you want to take it as fast as possible. A lot of money and a lot of experience for that. And that was only rank B. The higher the rank you get, the better it's going to be for, you know, money and experience. But at the same time, on a new game, these first couple are so hard to get an S rank on. It's not worth going for it.